And welcome back, everybody, to Hermits Broadcasting Channel's presentation of the Millville Thunderbolts versus St. Augustine Prep Hermits. Now, starting lineups being announced. St. Augustine comes in at 7-6 after starting the season off a little rough. They put together a couple wins, but will play tonight without their leading scorer, Rory Friel, who will miss his second straight game with a shoulder injury. Millville comes in 4-10. They've dropped their last 5. They're looking to get something going here offensively.
Yeah, you're right. Millville, they've been looking kind of shaky so far this season, 4-10 as you said. And the Hermits, as you said, without their leading scorer, it's going to be interesting how these two teams fare. It seems we have some new starters here for the Hermits. Luke Moransky is in at point guard, and Jacob Plen, Jaden Hollingshead getting their first starts here as Hermits. Plen, the freshman.
St. Augustine came in this season with 2 new guards, a freshman and a sophomore, and they've been starting to get their continuity better. But dropping Friel is a tough one for this team. And Millville will win the tip. And here we go. Number 11, their leading scorer, Caden Pierce. Been one of their few offensive stars on this team. Millville dribbling around, poked out, and that'll stay Millville ball.
Good defense there for the Hermits to start off.
Reading will inbound. Into Caden Allen. It's stolen by Oki Byron. And look at Moransky, and here come the Hermits. Helfenstein down in the lane. No call. He'll miss the layup. Out to 3. Moransky got it. St. Augustine goes up 3-0 on a quick 3 from the freshman Luke Moransky.
With losing Rory Friel, they need to get more shooting somehow. Moransky stepping up this game so far.
Definitely going to need another spark offensively. And they're going to call a foul here on Millville, and it's going to be St. Augustine ball. St. Augustine has not started off games well this season, and it's been part of their problem, getting in huge deficits. Let's see if they can start out better here. Moransky will take it up. Guarded by Reading. Helfenstein looking to attack. Spin move inside. Got it to go, and the foul. Kyle Helfenstein will go to the line. And the Hermits here, a quick 5.
Kyle's physicality playing the 5 is some great physicality that he has, and gets to the cup at ease, draws the foul, gets the and 1 here, so he'll be shooting 1 for an opportunity for a 3-point play.
And they'll sub in number 22, Zamir Toll, quickly here, as Kyle will shoot 1. Gets it to go. 6-0 Hermits here with over a minute here into the game. Let's see if Millville can respond.
The Hermits are trapping them behind the half-court line. See how Millville responds.
And Hermits really smothering defensively. Ball's loose. Gets it inside. Pierce, midi. Got it. Millville gets on the board. Their leading scorer, Caden Pierce. Sweet-looking jumper. Moransky looks to push.
Swinging it around now.
Inside Plen. Plen looking to go. Moransky again from 3. That one's short. Millville finally gets a defensive stop.
He was looking for his second triple of the night, couldn't get it to fall. Hermits still up 6-2 as both of these teams, as the season goes by, they're kind of in fear of relegation
And
now.
stolen by Plen. Hermits inside. Plen misses the layup.
As I was saying, they're in fear of relegation. I mean, Millville's having a bad season. The Hermits are having a down year. One of these teams could get relegated down to another Cape Atlantic League. So this game's pretty important for both of these teams because they've been kind of inconsistent in the Cape Atlantic play.
Millville 0-5 in Cape Atlantic League play. Looking for their first win here tonight. Pierce will take it up here. Pierce, one of their smaller starters, but he is an offensive weapon for them. He's having a good season. Only a sophomore.
Yeah, he's a shifty guard. He's young. They're going to have him for the next 2 years. Seems like this team has potential.
Pierce getting guarded by Helfenstein. Interesting matchup as Helfenstein plays center for the Hermits.
Adam, I'm going to chime in and just add some context to that, the relegation. Yeah, there's 3 divisions in the Cape Atlantic League, so it's all the Cape Atlantic League, but there's 3 divisions. American, United, National, whatever order they're in. But yeah, they do promotion relegation. So hypothetically, the Americans, the best 6 teams in the Cape, but they're going to drop you down. So yeah, it's not necessarily another Cape Atlantic League, but you're right, it's another division within the league that the lowest team in this division will drop down to. Didn't mean to just hop in randomly, Adam, but good call. Just wanted to add some context.
As Plen takes a fall here.
They're calling an offensive foul on Millville here, and it's going to be another turnover for them.
Slow start here for the Bolts.
Bolts will look to pressure themselves. Moransky does most of the ball handling for the Hermits. Only a freshman.
Helpenstein in the low post, kicks it back to Plen.
The lefty jump shot, too strong.
And called over the back on Mide. That's his first.
As St. Augustine will sub in Wakefield for Plen. So interesting to see a little shift in the starting lineup here. Actually, they'll take Hollingshed out. They'll leave Plen in. Plen getting way more playing time than he usually has all season.
As you said in the beginning there, Moransky and Wakefield, 2 guards in their first season here as Hermits.
And taken away by Reggie Holly. He'll look to push. Inside, dishes it over. That'll be stolen again. Millville really struggling with turnovers here as Wakefield looks to push.
Turn on the Jets.
Helpenstein, baseline pass. Plen, that'll be out of bounds. That'll be a turnover, St. Augustine. So turnovers an early issue here for both teams as they look to find some continuity on offense. St. Augustine will keep up with their pressure. Redding over to Holly. Holly looks to push. Splits inside. Millville very, very careless with the ball here. Pierce from way downtown. That'll be short. Oki Byron with the rebound. Wakefield. Too strong. That'll be Bolt's ball. The Wakefield takes his first shot of the game. That one's too strong. As you notice here, just without Rory Friel, that consistent offensive presence, there's an opening here for somebody to step up, and we're going to see if that happens tonight. Holly's going to turn it over.
Here.
Millville, another turnover. That's their 6th here early in the game. Not a good sign for them.
Keep reiterating Rory Friel being out, but it is a big deal. He was averaging about 20 a game, was our leading scorer. Senior, so looks like they have to create some offense, trying out some new combinations, as I said, with Plen.
And another turnover. That'll be number 20, Redding, inside, and he's got it to go. And Coach Rodeo is going to call a timeout here. 6-4, low-scoring game to start here. St. Augustine just got to find some consistency offensively. I mean, they are already a struggling offense with Rory in the lineup, and with him out, there's just got to be a presence there.
As that is a 30-second timeout here from Coach Rodeo. Seems like he has to talk the start of the game over with his team. I mean, pretty slow start, definitely for both teams. Maybe this talk can maybe get something going here.
Key to the Hermits is going to be how well they do in transition. I mean, Millville being careless with the ball. If they can push, get some easy shots for them, it's only going to make it easier on their offense.
I was sitting in at practice on Thursday, and Coach Rodeo was really working on the transition game because that's where they get most of their scoring opportunities. If you have a good transition on offense and defense, that can really win you some games.
Redding will pick up Moransky from half court. And the Hermits run a motion action, trying to get into the post. Millville definitely upping the intensity, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Toll. Jay Hollingshed was fouled. Millville upping the intensity defensively. As Millville will sub in number 5, Bryant Nelson. That'll take out Toll. Millville likes to play a lot of guys. They play way more than the Hermits. Hermits will stick with an 8-9 rotation. Helpenstein inside. He's got it to go. Kyle Helpenstein, his second layup of the game. He's got 4 here early.
He's playing bully ball in the paint.
That's going to be a matchup they can look to expose. Helpenstein, by far the biggest kill in this court. Caden Pierce, outside 3. No good. And that's going to stay Millville ball.
Millville getting a lot of looks from the mid-range and the outside, just not getting them the fall so far as this game is progressing.
So Millville's going to have to hit their jumpers here. It's going to be hard to get in the paint against these two bigs for the Hermits. Redding inside, got it to go.
A razzle
Caden
dazzle.
Allen. Beautiful pass inside. Easy bucket for Allen. Helfenstein looking to attack. Spin move on the groin. Millville definitely up in the intensity here as Moransky looks to push. Inside. Doesn't go. Turnover again. Transition. Bryant is fouled by Wakefield, and he'll shoot two.
Careless with the ball there. Moransky was stopped on the drive. The pass was intercepted, and that leads to free throws here for the Bolts.
Bryant Nelson will shoot two. As Joey Peacock looks to sub in for the Hermits. Millville so far holding their own. They've been a struggling basketball team, but they believe they can turn this ship around just with picking up a couple scrappy wins here, maybe one on the road here tonight. Hermits got to do their best to hang in there without their star.
As it was Nelson there with the free throws. Averages about 2 a game.
And he misses both. Hermits look to push. Helfenstein inside. No foul called. And he'll miss the midi. Peacock with the rebound.
Bounces.
And they're going to call a jump. They say Millville got their hands on it. And they're going to call a flop on White. So a flop warning on Millville. And it'll stay St. Augustine ball underneath.
Yeah, one thing as you saw in that rebound about Peacock, he's really physical. He'll fight for those boards.
Definitely a player that's admired in the locker room. And they're going to need him to step up as a senior presence on this team. He'll kick out. Helfenstein. He's got room to push. Out. Hollingshed for three. No good.
Was touched there on the three. I kind of saw some arm contact.
Hermits struggling from outside right now as Millville will push, and he'll get fouled.
As Mideoki Byron will check back in. Helfenstein will take a breather.
And that's Antoine Connors who's fouled. He'll inbound the ball underneath. Pierce over to Redding. Redding looks to attack. As you can see, Millville runs their offense through Caden Pierce, their leading scorer. Impressive for only a sophomore to be the head of this attack. Connors looking to size up inside. Nobody home for the Hermits as Millville will tie the game at 8.
The Hermits
Hollingshed
are
up
pressing
ahead, out of control, but they're going to get the foul call.
like a bull in a china shop, going through the gauntlet of Millville defenders.
He'll shoot two. Hollingshed had to sit out first month or so of the season. New transfer from Bishop Eustace, but he is a big need for the Hermits, especially with Frio out, as he'll miss the first. DJ Mosley will sub in for the Hermits as Hollingshed shoots his second. And Hollingshed gives the Hermits the lead, 9-8 here.
Pretty tight defensive battle so far in this first quarter. Will be interesting to see how this game plays
Millville's
out.
got to get the ball over, and they will. Redding has got
Nobody
space
down
inside, and Bryant Nelson's got it to go. Hermits, the press is working, but there's nobody
They got nobody
guarding
back.
the rim. Nobody guarding the rim for the Hermits. Wakefield looks to size up, crossover, move inside, mid-range jumper, no good.
It seems
Some
like once
bad-looking
Millville,
shots for the Hermits.
once Millville gets it past that half-court trap,
Connors
nobody's there.
looks inside, and another turnover for Millville. Hollingshed looks to push. In transition, out of control again, but he'll get another foul call. Good job by Hollingshed to draw 2 fouls here. Slow the game down. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Millville here with an early lead, their first lead of the game. And Hollingshed misses the first. As for Millville, it's Jaden Days and Reggie Holly coming in. Millville will move a lot of guys in and out throughout the game, keep their guys fresh. St. Augustine, they try their best, but they like to keep their core guys in. Hollingshed ties the game here with the second.
Even with 45 seconds to go. The Hermits once again attempting their trap.
Here's Redding. Looking up court. They got to get it over. Connors.
Taking their time.
And we'll just get it over. Hermits looking for a stop. Pierce. Three-point jumper. Got it to go. Caden Pierce from downtown. Hermits looking to push. 20 seconds remaining here. Wakefield. As they face already a three-point deficit early in this game, something they do not want to be at. A struggling offense never wants to be in a deficit early in the game. Mosley dashes out. Hollingshed for three. He misses again. He's 0 for 4 from the field. Peacock inside, and Millville will go into the second quarter with the lead. Hermits struggling offensively and with turnovers.
13-10 at the end of the first frame. We will be back for the start of the second quarter.
Good.
And we're back here to start the second quarter. Helfenstein back into the game for the Hermits, as well as Moransky and Plen.
Seems like the Hermits will reset with their starters back out to start the second quarter.
Millville will keep their rotation of guys in the game as we see Connors more playing time here. As Millville will start with the ball with the lead. Second quarter. Here we go. Inside, Redding looking to push. He's explosive. Pierce looking to size up Helfenstein. As Redding looking to get something going. Not a lot of ball movement here for Millville. They've stayed the same side of the court all game. And that's Days inside. Can't get it to fall. Hermits looking to push. Baranski in transition over to Hollingshed. As Oki Byron, a quiet start to this game. He's going to be a focal point of the offense for the Hermits. Plen inside. Got it to go. Craftiness by Plen inside as they'll cut the lead to 1. St. Augustine has gotten some good looks today, just not getting all of them to fall. Pierce. As Redding's had a quiet start offensively. He's one of their top scorers too. Inside to Connors. Over to Pierce. Pierce looking to get inside. Can't get it to fall. Oki Byron another rebound. As Hermits might have been a walk. They'll look to slow it down. As it's going to be who's going to step up for the Hermits offensively in this game. Oki Byron inside. Good looks. Got it to go. St. Augustine takes the lead. Oki Byron.
Tap the glass on his way up. That's Mide's first points of the game.
It's Connors handling the ball for Millville now. Trying to get Pierce open, but they got Kyle Helfenstein, one of Hermit's better defenders, on him. Connors inside to Nelson. Can't get it to go. Another miss from Millville in the paint. As Hermits looking to push again. Hollingshed, open look. No good. Helfenstein, offensive rebound.
Was lucky to find Moransky there.
As St. Augustine has not capitalized on their open look so far in this one.
Helfenstein trying to work on Days. He's not able to get past.
Okie Byron inside, got it again. No foul called, and that's going to be Caden Pierce down for Millville. Okie Byron, another attack on the baseline as St. Augustine will take a lead here in the second quarter.
As we will return after a quick timeout. We will be right back here on the Hermits Broadcasting Channel.
As Pierce will walk it off for Millville. Looks like he'll be okay, but he'll take a breather for now.
Tashawn Jones checks in for the Bolts. CJ Malillo checks in for the Hermits.
Malillo, another young guard for the Hermits. Getting some action here tonight. Millville's got to find some consistency offensively. They've not been capitalizing on their opportunities so far. Redding looking to size up. Hollingshed, step up. Midi, got it to go. Sweet looking jumper from Redding.
Had the ISO on Hollingshed, created for himself and got the bucket.
Hermits look to respond. Redding upping the intensity on defense. Malillo. Hollingshed looks to push inside. Got it to go. No foul call, but Hollingshed, a good looking attack as Millville looks to respond.
He's been really aggressive on the drive so far, and it's paying off.
Redding, another mid-range jumper. That one too strong. Moransky with the rebound. It's good to see from the Hermits as their guards do attack the boards on defense. Don't see that for everybody. Helfenstein inside. Looks to bully his way into the paint. Too small. Helfenstein's 6 points early here in the first half.
About 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Helfenstein works. Antoine
Days.
Coers.
And that's going to be a blocking foul on Hollingshed. Wow, it looked like Days was aggressive on the drive, but he'll be rewarded with a foul. As Okie Byron's going to sub back in for the Hermits.
The Bolts need an inbounder.
Hollingshed comes out. Inside to Days. Sweet look. Okie Byron fell asleep and Days capitalized. Moransky looks to push.
Lost the dribble.
As Okie Byron will be the focal point of this offense. Helfenstein looking to attack, out of control. Plen for three. Got it. Knocks it down. Jacob Plen, his first points of the game. As St. Augustine will take its biggest lead of the day.
String music from the corner. The freshman gets his first three.
As Millville looks to respond as they've fallen out. Mid-range jumper, Redding. Oh my.
Redding's been going to work on these defenders in the second quarter.
Redding deep in his bag here in the first half. As Hermits look to respond now. Helfenstein's got a lane in the paint. How did he get that to fall? Helfenstein.
The high finger roll.
Circus shot from Helfenstein as he's got 8 points here early in this one. As Millville down by 6, Redding will look to push and he'll get fouled by Malillo and he'll shoot two. We've seen the effort out of both teams defensively to start this one. Two teams are hungry for a win. As with a loss here, will not be good for the long-term future.
Yeah, as I said earlier, it could be put them in jeopardy of relegation down to a different division here in the Cape Atlantic. And the Hermits, these next two games are very crucial to them as they're 7-6 on the brink of mediocrity. These next 2 games, if they win those, could really put them in a great position going into the Cal playoffs.
If the Hermits can just keep the ship afloat while Friel recovers from his shoulder, then they could be a real threat down the stretch here. Oki Byron inside, aggressive, has got it to go. Oki Byron and Helvenstein have been attacking, and they've been doing everything they want in the paint against Millville. Redding looks to push.
Hard screen there from Days.
Holly. And quiet offensively to start this one. Connors. As Caden Pierce is going to check back in, and they'll call a double dribble. And that'll be another turnover for Millville, as they've really struggled here early with turnovers. St. Augustine will look to extend their lead here. 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Moransky will take it up, being pressed by Pierce.
If St. Augustine can keep running their offense through their bigs, as planned, mid-range jumper, air, and that'll be Millville ball. Don't know if that was tipped on the shot, but that was way short.
Glenn's getting the jitters off for his first start.
St. Augustine has gotten some good looks offensively, and so has Millville. Pierce looking to attack. Swings it over. Redding, guarded by Moransky. Takes one from way downtown. That's short, but Days on the rebound, uncontested. Millville takes advantage of it, and a turnover by St. Augustine. Not sure what Moransky was looking for there.
Days being all over on these last few possessions.
Redding, over to Holly, bang! Millville, 2-point game as they capitalize on the St. Augustine turnover.
Something's clicking here for Millville late in this first half.
As Millville here got some energy now defensively. St. Augustine will look to attack. Under a minute here remaining, first half. 27-25. Millville with the steal. Redding up ahead. And he smokes the layup. Oh, no.
So Hermits in transition. They have the advantage.
Malillo, 3. And that's in and out.
Unlucky.
Another offensive rebound. Moransky again. It's great to see the Hermits starting point guard in on the defensive glass and offensive glass. And there's another steal from Redding.
He was distracted.
That one he will make, and it's a tie game with 20 seconds to go.
We're all knotted up. Hermits with one last effort here to perhaps take the lead going into the halftime break.
Zamir Redding with a defensive masterclass as he's keeping Millville in this one early. Helfenstein looks to attack. Swings it out to Mide. Baseline, kicks it out. Malillo for 3. And that's in and out again as we will go into halftime with a tie game, 27-27 in this one, as both teams are going to look to find some consistency offensively while keeping up their defensive aggression.
Yes, that about does it for the first half, as we will be right back after this. as we are back here on the Hermits Broadcasting Channel. I'm Adam Lewis, joined by Owen Brown, and it's been a pretty neck-and-neck first half so far, tied up 27-27 going into the second half. What are your thoughts?
I think the Hermits, they played a good half. I like their intensity on defense. I think they just need to capitalize on some opportunities, be a little smart on offense, and look for their two bigs. Oki Byron and Helfenstein have been in the paint all night, doing whatever they want, and if they attack more, I really think they can come out with a win here.
Yeah, for sure. Getting in rhythm in the paint and from three could be a big key of the second half. As the Hermits will start off on possession here, as it's Oki Byron in the low post. Getting to work, Moransky with the triple. It's good. Starting the second half how we did the first. Moransky from deep.
It's Moransky, a really sweet-looking jump shot, as he's one of the few outside shooters on the St. Augustine team.
As it's Pierce responding with a bank off the glass for three. Tied up 30-30.
A huge response from Pierce there. Millville goes down, gives up the three, then comes right back with the answer, and we have a tie game still.
As it's Plen getting his first start as a Hermit, his three. Can't get it to go. Rebound from Days. The Millville Thunderbolts will slow it down here. As it's Zamir Redding. He's been getting in rhythm in the second quarter. Let's see if he can continue that. Let's see if he can continue that here in the second half.
As Millville has been a lot slower tempo offensively than St. Augustine. See if that changes here.
It's Holly, gives it off to Pierce. Pierce, their leading scorer, finds Days.
Great job taking the charge there, Hollingshed. As Hermits will flip it right back over, and they'll get a chance to take their lead.
Hollingshed, Helpenstein, and Mide. Three very physical players playing Hermit basketball, physical basketball.
That's something that won't appear on a stat sheet, but when it comes to wins and losses, plays like that is what gets it done.
Hollingshed draws the foul. That's the third foul he's drawn tonight. He'll be heading to the line to shoot two.
Hollingshed can be a bully in the paint, just like Helfenstein when he wants to, but it's going to be finding the right leverage, finding the right matchup, and attacking them at the right time.
Yeah, Helpenstein and Mide, they're kind of on the elbows there, but Hollingshed, he stays at the top of the key, and he drives into the paint, gets the momentum, and that's how he gets the fouls.
Hollingshed, a midseason addition for this team, as he sat out the early games for the Hermits due to transfer rules, but he has become a key part of this rotation, and they're looking to see him grow.
Anton Connors checks in for the Thunderbolts.
And hits the second.
Connors, he averages about 3 a game. So Hermits working their trap once again. Will stay Millville possession.
Hermits looking to suffocate Millville defensively, and it has affected these Millville guards immensely.
Millville, they run through their guards, so trapping the guards at the top can really help. Mide, he has the fast break, slows it down.
And that's going to be a travel. Couldn't hold the pivot. And that's going to be a costly one for the Hermits, as they could have gone up 2 possessions there in transition.
As it seems that the Hermits, they're kind of controlling the pace of this game so far. Kind of pressuring these to make stupid decisions, basically. As that was not a stupid decision. Drives right to the cup. Draws the foul. And he'll be heading to the line to shoot two.
I'm sure Connors would like to have that one back. A prime and one opportunity there, but he'll shoot two.
First one off the left.
For the most part, this St. Augustine new starting five has brought them something that no other lineup has this season, and that is just relentless effort defensively.
Yeah, it seems like the defense has picked up as they swing it around. Plen in the corner. Can't get it. And it will be Redding with the rebound. He's got Plen on him. Looking to pick up right where he left off in the second quarter.
Redding's got some great looks today and from the mid-range. See if he can get back to that.
Pass
with
tipped
his
and it's
shifty ball
Hermit
scanning
ball.
kills.
Bad pass there. Went off of Days' fingers. Helpenstein with the defense will reward the Hermits with another possession here, as about 2.5 minutes have elapsed in the third quarter. As it's Moransky trying to find somebody. Moransky from the corner. In and out, almost had it. But Hollingshed cleans it up off the glass.
What a great effort from Hollingshed, cleaning up the barely missed three, but he has really made an impact on this game, especially on the glass.
For three, it's Redding and it swirls around. Finds the bottom of the basket.
Zamir Redding's been a bright spark for them offensively tonight, and he has really kept them in this game with his great-looking jump shot.
Mide gets the blocking.
That's going to be a charge, going the other way. Wow.
Days puts his body on the line with the very physical Mide Oki-Byron, and it pays off. As the Thunderbolts have the opportunity to take the lead here. Let's see what they can do. Redding in the corner. Can't get his second in a row to go.
Another good look from Redding, not able to capitalize there.
He tries to find Malillo, but Redding on the other side of the floor already.
Connors looking to attack. As the Hermits in half-court defense.
So Redding tried to get another one up there. Didn't like his look. As it's CJ Malillo on Redding. Redding from deep, off front iron. But Days gets the board for three. He's got it. Reggie Holly responds on the second chance points. And Coach Rodeo would like to talk it over.
Millville will take their first lead of the second half, as they're going to have to talk this one over.
As we will be right back after this short timeout break.
That's Oki Byron's third. They're going to have to watch that here down the stretch, as he's going to be in foul trouble. They're going to need him down the stretch in this game.
Moransky and Hollingshed checking in.
Really liked what I've seen from Hollingshed tonight. Not the highest scoring game, but he has made an impact both offensively and defensively with his hustle and on the glass.
As it'll be Days shooting 2. Averages about 4 a game. Can't get the free throws to fall, but they get the offensive rebound.
Big rebound there for the Bolts.
Rebounding has improved for the Thunderbolts in the second half. As it's Redding trying to go to work once again. Has Hollingshed on him. The crossover. Doesn't like what he
That's going to be a
sees.
travel. Happy feet for Days. And it's going to be a turnover for Millville.
Great defensive possession there for the Hermits, forcing the turnover. After Redding couldn't get anything on Hollingshed.
As St. Augustine will look to improve their lead here.
As Moransky takes it up.
Under 90
Gives it off
seconds to go.
Helpenstein. Helpenstein finds Hollingshed, trying to get it up. Draws the foul once again.
Hollingshed has been getting hacked all night long, but he's been constant with his attacks, and he's made an impact on this Millville defense.
He'll be shooting 2. First one goes through for Hollingshed. He has 7.
Again, really liked what I've seen from him tonight. Guess he'll miss the
Can't
second.
get the second one to fall. Tries to get the rebound, not able to. He'll be Redding to push the pace here. Moransky's guarding him. Gives it off to the corner. Back to Redding. And they reset here.
Would have liked to see Toll pull the trigger there from the corner 3. Looked like it was a good look.
As he finds the corner, Jaden Days. Can't get it to go. Malillo chases the rebound, not able to
Another
get it.
offensive rebound by Millville, as they've been stealing possessions from the Hermits here in the third quarter. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Zamir Toll. Illegal screen.
Mide Oki Byron checks back in for CJ Malillo.
Under a minute here to go in the third quarter. It's been a quick-moving game. Both teams with intense and relentless defensive effort. Let's see if they can find some rhythm offensively.
Yeah, something about Mide. He can take over games for sure whenever he gets checked in. He just has to get in rhythm. So it's Hollingshed on the elbow. Gives it off to Helpenstein. Gives it back. Hollingshed gets to the basket once again. But it will be a foul on Hollingshed.
That's going to be an offensive foul. Looks like he threw the elbow there. And they're going to call him for that. He's been aggressive all night long. Maybe a little too much there.
Joe Peacock checks in for the first time in the second half. His physicality will definitely be needed on these rebounds.
Yeah, they like to sub him in late in the quarters for defensive purposes, and he makes an impact on that game side of the game for sure. Millville looking to take the last shot.
So it's Connors trying to work on Wakefield. Can't get anything out of it. Midoki Byron pressing up. Tip by Hollingshed. It will be Hermit ball.
Great effort there from Hollingshed, forcing the turnover. As now St. Augustine will have their opportunity at the last shot to extend their lead going into the fourth quarter.
Taking it up. Gives it off to Wakefield. Holding it to the last shot of the quarter. Unless Wakefield can get something here. The floater doesn't go. Putback attempt doesn't get it.
Oh, Hollingshed had a great look there and couldn't get it to fall.
Hermits up by 2.
He's going to be wanting that one back. But the Hermits go into the fourth quarter with the lead, and we'll be right back.
As we are back here in Richland, Hermits up by 2 for the final stretch here. I'm Adam Lewis, joined by Owen Brown. Final 8 minutes here. What do you think's going to happen here for the Hermits?
As first, it looked like Holly got tangled up there towards the end of that quarter. But I'm really looking for the Hermits here to finish the game. You know, they've had a great effort here tonight. We've seen some guys step up, especially on the defensive side of the basketball. And they're really just, it's got to be about finishing right now. You know, Millville has struggled offensively. They've gotten some great looks, and they got bailed out sometimes. But I'm looking for this starting 5 to really make their mark on the game and close this one out.
As it'll be Connors to bring it up to start the 4th quarter here for the Thunderbolts.
St. Augustine once again will open the quarter with their starting lineup.
As it'll be Redding working on the freshman Plen, getting his first start tonight. Finds the man in the corner. Working on Okie Byron. The shot's up, draws the foul. That's Okie Byron's 4th.
That's a lot of contact inside, and Okie Byron's got to be careful as he could easily foul out of this one if he's not more careful. I think they're going to sub him out here, actually. It's going to be Connors at the line shooting 2.
As Jaleel Wakefield waits on deck. First one doesn't go there for Connors.
Millville not great tonight from the free throw line. We've seen multiple guys go up there and miss shots, miss 1, miss 2, and if they lose this game, they're going to be looking at that as one of the main reasons.
As it's Connors with his second shot, the 5'11 senior. Hollingshed gets the rebound, crashes the glass, and Moransky's picking it up. As it's Wakefield for 3. He's got it.
It's going to be a 2. His foot on the line.
Foot's on the line.
But a great shot there from Wakefield as Hermits go up 2 possessions.
It's Wakefield pressing up on defense now
It's tough.
after getting it to go.
It's tough in transition to keep an eye on where your foot is, but still a big shot there for the Hermits.
Puts them up by 2 possessions for sure. As Helpenstein, seatbelt in the paint.
Great effort from Helpenstein, protecting the rim all night. Millville has not gotten many open looks down in the paint.
Millville has had to resort to their mid-range and 3-point shooting.
There's another offensive rebound for Millville. As Millville's going to call a 30. We've seen a surplus of offensive rebounds for Millville in the second half here, and it's gotten them extra opportunities to score. St. Augustine's going to have to cut down on that.
Yeah, it seems like with those tipped rebounds, Millville gets it to their guards. They're able to get open looks because it seems like once the Hermits defense doesn't get the rebound, they're not really prepared on defense. It seems like Millville's been capitalizing on that. But the Hermits still up by 4 after this 30-second timeout from Millville.
It's both gritty performance from both teams tonight. We've not been seeing them just chucking up threes from outside. It's been some physical, hard-working game. As we'll see who can outlast the other here.
Yeah, whoever gets this win tonight, they're going to earn it. They've been putting it all on the line here.
St. Augustine looking to avoid falling to 500. Pick up their 8th win of the season.
Very important game here for Cape Atlantic play. As it is Connors with it, gives it off, finds Days in the paint, gets it over Plen, the tip.
Great putback there from Allen.
By Caden Allen.
Days has gotten some open looks here, not been able to capitalize, but Allen bails him out there. Cuts the lead to 2.
As it's Wakefield, swings it around to Helpenstein. He'll try to take the corner, not able to get it.
As they're denying Hollingshed the ball, trying to get it to him twice. We'll stick with Helpenstein.
As it's Plen. Tries to take the center. The pass tipped. It will be Hermit ball. Great defense there from the Thunderbolts.
Don't want to turn the ball over here. You're going to want to get a good look for the Hermits here.
As after going down at the end of the 3rd, Reggie Holly seems to be okay on the bench.
At this point in the game, every possession is just so meaningful. You don't want to waste any with any turnovers.
Yeah, for sure. As it's Wakefield going to work, trying to get something going there. Couldn't get anything. As Moransky swings it around to Hollingshed. Screen for Moransky. Millville locking down.
Great defensive effort right now. St. Augustine's got nothing going on.
Hollingshed almost had the look, takes it to the paint. It won! Hollingshed flying through the air.
What a shot from Hollingshed. He's going to be slow to get up, but a great effort as he gets the basket to go and one. And he'll get up.
Hollingshed, a beast, driving in the paint. If he's coming down the alley, you better move out the way, because he is not afraid of the contact.
When you play that driving kick-out style of offense, it's very hard to guard for a long time. And St. Augustine, almost a 30-second possession there, and they got their look they wanted. As he'll finish the three-point play.
As C.J. Malillo checking in for the Hollingshed, as he seems to be shaken up after that tumble that he took, but he was able to get the free throw and make it.
It's for Millville now, down 5. They're going to have to get some good looks offensively here to cut in this lead. 5 minutes to go.
As the midi pull-up, a little bit too strong.
A good move from Toll there, just unable to finish, as their leading scorer, Pierce, will come back into the game here with just over 5 minutes to go.
Pierce is going to be crucial down the stretch. As you said, their leading scorer. If he gets going, it's going to be scary for the Hermits.
And a costly turnover for Millville on the inbound. Not even touched from Pierce, as Connors is going to be questioning himself about that one. Just a costly, costly mistake from Millville.
As the check-in to Moransky, he'll take it up the floor. As it's Joe Peacock.
St. Augustine this year has played a lot of close games. It looks like this one's going to be one too.
Helpenstein trying to get something going. Kicks out to Moransky. It's tipped away. The block by Connors.
It's not a great shot selection from Moransky there early in the possession.
In the corner, it's Days. Gives it off to Allen.
Allen, bad ball handling inside, and another Millville turnover. As St. Augustine, great defensive effort tonight, but Millville is just unable to capitalize on their opportunities.
As it's Peacock checking into Moransky. Moransky will bring it up for the Hermits. They have a 5-point cushion. Gives off to Peacock. Malillo has it.
St. Augustine shouldn't be rushing into any shot. They have a lead here. Just over 4 minutes to go. Get high percentage looks.
There's Wakefield going to work. The swing around. Malillo has it.
Really want to make Millville work for each stop here. As you see, they're passing the ball around, slowing the game down and chewing some clock.
Wakefield takes it up, tipped away.
And it'll take a timeout, full timeout for Millville, as they're going to have to figure out something defensively to get the ball back in their hands.
Yeah, as we will return after this full timeout. Keep it here. As we are back here, as it will be Jaleel Wakefield checking in for the Hermits after the Millville full timeout. Being down by 5, you got to figure out a game plan for the final 4 minutes of this game. What are your thoughts?
Expect to see Millville be very aggressive with their pressure. Half court, full court. They're going to have to get as many possessions as they can down the stretch here to get as many shots to cut in this lead.
Defense is crucial. As this is still a very close game, a couple stops can really change the momentum here. As it's Wakefield getting straight to the cup.
Great take.
Found a lane, went all the way to the basket. As Wakefield with the steal, sloppy offense.
Oh no.
Misses
bad
the
take
layup.
from Wakefield. But St. Augustine with their largest lead of the game here with over 3 minutes to go. Millville's going to have some sense of urgency.
I don't even think Wakefield was expecting to get the ball there.
Millville's got to figure something out offensively.
As it's Pierce trying to create on Malillo. Gets it back to Redding. The drive now, kicks it out to the corner. Almost lost its dribble. Pierce gets it to Redding. Has Peacock on him, pulls up for three. Off target. Fighting for the rebound. Millville gets it back. And almost had the N1.
Good take
there from Days. A lot of contact there.
Days has been a little out of control tonight, but he has stepped up offensively when they've needed him to.
Days has been really aggressive in the paint, really aggressive on both ends of the floor. It's paying off as he's been getting a lot of cleanup points after the misses.
And in the half-court defense, St. Augustine has really made Millville work for their shots. But Millville has been responding all night long and see if they can push here for their 5th win of the season.
Hermits maintain a 5-point lead after they traded twos. 2.5 minutes remain.
There's no need to rush here for the Hermits. They're going to dribble this ball out as long as they can.
As they're swinging it around, gets to the Peacock in the corner and back to Wakefield. The Thunderbolts defense, no sense of urgency it seems like.
Yeah, I'm surprised here. I mean, they called the full timeout. I thought they'd be really aggressive coming out as we're now under 2 minutes.
Theoretically, the Hermits can take this entire 2 minutes on this possession.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to try to take as much as they can until Millville figures something out.
This Millville trap defense is not working for them. They're going to intentionally foul.
Yeah, probably smart there from Millville. It's just a long possession from the Hermits. But it's still going to be a
Hermits chewed up at least a minute there.
Yeah, and you can't have that. I mean, when you're struggling offensively and you're down 5 to 7 points, I mean, you got to have as many opportunities as you can.
So Hermits will check in here. Helpenstein got tipped. Stays Hermit ball.
Thought that could have gone either way there, but Hermits will maintain possession. There's good effort there off the inbound from Days.
Father Tony caught that off the tip. As Hollingshed has the lane, decides not to take it to chew more time.
St. Augustine just in no rush to take any shot. They will take as much of this as they want, and there will come another intentional foul. Still no free throws yet from the Hermits.
This Millville defense, once again, no sense of urgency. Another 30 seconds has been shaved off the clock. A minute and a half remains.
Millville's going to have to try to steal it off the inbound, and if not, maybe a quick foul.
As Helpenstein.
And that's a
foul
block
called
on Pierce.
Another foul. As Helpenstein will be heading to the charity strike.
See if he can hit these down. I mean, if they hit their free throws, they're going to come away with a victory here. But Millville's going to have to play the foul game for the rest of this one as they've been unable to get stops defensively late here down the stretch.
Never mind, Helpenstein will not be shooting two. It will be an inbound here for the Hermits.
Looked like he was attacking the rim, but no rush for the Hermits. Millville's going to have to get a steal here at some point if they want a chance.
Moransky in a sticky situation, gets it out to Helpenstein. They're resorting to the double here. It's Helpenstein.
They've had possession for over 2 minutes now. And they're not going to have a chance.
Out of his natural habitat there at the top of the key.
And they're going to foul Wakefield. I think Millville, if you're going to look here strategy-wise, you're going to have to foul whoever you want shooting the free throws and hope they miss and try to figure out something quickly offensively. They're down multiple possessions here. It's going to be difficult for them.
Under a minute remains here. It'll be Wakefield shooting two. Wakefield averages 7.2 points per game.
As we talked about at keys of the half, controlling the ball, being smart, and we've seen that from St. Augustine here down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Great to see from a young team.
Wakefield second. Off once again. Offensive rebound, Obi Byron. But the Thunderbolts get possession.
They had the offensive rebound, but they threw it away, and they're going to call a timeout. That's smart there.
Gets it past the half court with about 50 seconds remaining.
Millville's going to talk it
Timeout,
over.
Millville.
$50 seconds remaining here, 5-point deficit. I think you're going to have either a good look from three or a quick attack, and obviously a full court press after that. Millville's going to have to hope for a miracle.
The offensive possession obviously matters here. It's just the defense that really needs to pick it up here.
St. Augustine, a great job controlling the ball down the stretch here, and they've really not had to score. They've got the lead, and they've just controlled it. And when you play good defense and hold a team to 42 points, that's the luxury you have.
Yeah, it's getting tight down the wire here on the Hermits Broadcasting Channel. The Millville Thunderbolts down by 5 with under a minute remaining. As it will be Connors checking in here. Millville looking for anything they can get.
Got to get a high
Inbound
percentage
to
look
Pierce.
here.
Redding for three. Off the front of the rim. An off-ball foul on Hollingshed.
God, can't have that for the Hermits. They got the missed shot there. They got the rebound, and that would have been most likely game over if they didn't commit that foul there.
Yeah, crucial foul there for Hollingshed. Let's see if he can make up for it on defense.
He's going to give Millville another shot.
Has it in the corner. He's being trapped. It's Jones with it.
Millville's got to go.
Gives it off to Pierce. Only 34 seconds remaining. Pierce for three. He's hit as he shot it and couldn't get it to go. Moransky brings it up the court. They're not fouling.
They're going to have to foul here, and they do. That's might have not intended to, but he did. And St. Augustine is in the driver's seat here with under 25 seconds to go.
As it's Moransky shooting two.
Just a great effort from the Hermits tonight. Resilient. They've faced adversity since the first game of the season, and without their star scorer tonight, they're going to find a way to get this one done.
Big win here tonight for the Hermits if this score stands. Move up to 8-6.
And huge free throw shooting there from Moransky, the freshman starting point guard.
As it's Redding, gives it off to Allen. Pierce in the corner. He's going to have to get something up. Pierce for three. Nothing but air. As Moransky will dribble this one out. The Hermits get a 49-42 win here over the Millville Thunderbolts here on the Hermits Broadcasting Channel.
Just a great win for the Hermits. Great effort tonight. Love to see it out of these guys responding to adversity. And they move on to 8-6. Their next game tomorrow against Holy Cross, as Millville will drop their 6th straight.
As the Hermits really got this win from aggressiveness in the paint and aggressiveness on defense. Really resilient effort here for the Hermits tonight, picking up a huge win in the Cape Atlantic League. As I'm Adam Lewis, joined by Owen Brown. We're signing off here on the Hermits Broadcasting Channel. Thank you for joining us. Go Hermits.